Manchester City won, Chelsea won. Wow. 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 City have actually dropped points in the title race. Before Arsenal, before Liverpool, City have dropped points. Obviously, Liverpool dropped points to Arsenal a few weeks back, but this is huge. This is at the Etihad. This is monumental. This feels huge. Chelsea had some horrific shooting today. They were awful. Jackson was bleak. Just some really poor performances offensively. And you got to give the credit to some of these Chelsea players. Disasi was brilliant. Petrovic made some big saves. Big Chilwell didn't do too bad. Surprisingly, like he's been getting slated all season. But City. This could be a massive turning point this season. This could be the moment where we look at it and say, are City regretting not putting Chelsea to bed in that game? Is Haaland regretting not burying 2 or 3 of the chances that he on any other day Haaland will bury? How does this play out in the minds of City? Is this added motivation? Regardless, it's less points on the board. Meaning that if City were to win their game in hand at this point, they would only go so far as second. So, honestly, I was just live for this, and I'm still kind of shell-shocked that this went down. I thought City was going to stop them. 3-1 was something that me and my chat have discussed for several times, I guess, that somebody had that prediction. One of my mods, Liam, and it seemed like a sound prediction. You know, it didn't seem like a wild take. It's never a wild take. There's a lot of narratives, I guess, quote unquote. This handball right at the end that wasn't given, that City fans might think, oh, it's a handball. Well, his hand is like still holding on to Ruben Diaz. Like it's not like, I don't know. I don't think it's a handball whatsoever. They didn't give it. I'm glad they didn't. The title race run-in is intensifying. Liverpool officially top of the table, even with the game in hand one, still top of the table. Still top of the table. Just incredible. Rodri, the savior of a point for City in the 83rd minute, just absolute scorcher. Kyle Walker, speaking of getting scorched, he was absolutely cooked up by Raheem Sterling. Sterling just left him with his signature cut inside, bury it with a finesse to the bottom corner. It wasn't pretty for Kyle Walker. Besides that, Kevin De Bruyne looked fantastic. Doku held on to the ball a ton. I felt like I didn't know if that was like a part of the tactics, how they intended to use Doku, but it felt like he just kind of sat there for a while. It was a lot of nothing. And I get like Silva was on the bench, but there was questions about his fitness. Grealish is out injured. So like you're going to start somebody like Doku, who's, you know, a bit more fit, someone who isn't injured, someone who's match ready, really. But just kind of, it didn't work. Beyond that, for Chelsea, I thought Caicedo was fine. He scared me several times after he got that first yellow. I thought he was going to get another yellow, and I was like, oh my God, like just don't. You'll ruin the game. You'll throw it away. He didn't, thankfully. Enzo looked fine. Cole Palmer was their best player by and far offensively. Sterling got the goal, but Palmer, every time he went forward, it felt like he had ideas. It felt like he was setting the tempo. It felt like he was pulling the strings. I think my man of the match for Chelsea would maybe be Disasi. I think Disasi was everywhere. I think he showed a lot of really high quality defending, and 4 wins in the last 7 Premier League matches for Chelsea. It's 4 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. Not too bad. They're slowly starting to turn it around. This puts Chelsea in a very interesting position in the table where they are now back in the top half. They're 10th. They're only 2 goals ahead on goal difference ahead of Wolves in 11th, but they're in 10th on 35, 12 points off Tottenham in 5th. It's a pipe dream for Chelsea. Europe, should they not win in, say, what's it called? the Carabao Cup final. They need fifth. You know, that's the only other way they get Europe. So for me, this is one of those matches where, I mean, credit to Chelsea. Credit to Chelsea. Even through all their struggles, even through all their inconsistencies, they still know how to get a piss out of Chelsea, you know? They've just been out of City, I should say. Chelsea can't move out of 10th. No, they can't. But Chelsea they know how to get under City's skin. Pochettino knows how to play against Guardiola. Credit to Chelsea. Credit to Pochettino. And I think this League Cup final will be a tense affair. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about this. What a match. Shocker to see City drop points. Comment down below your thoughts on how you think this will play out for the rest of the season, how you think the title run-in, the title race will shape, and what do you think the implications of this result are on the title race. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I'm Sideline Sedo. Peace.